Representative Adam Schiff, DCA, said Wednesday on MSNBC's Deadline that history would rebuke former President Donald Trump and everyone who stood with him. Schiff said, "I do think, though, as time goes by and it will become increasingly more clear as we gain perspective on the last 4 years, Americans will realize what a disastrous presidency Donald Trump's was. How many people needlessly lost their lives during the pandemic because of his narcissism and incompetence. Also, how his daily dose of bile and poison in the American body politic turned American against American, and they will not want to go back to that. I think it is going to become increasingly clear over time. But we cannot use that as reason to become complacent or take anything for granted. We are not through this yet. I think what we do now will determine how quickly we can get through it." He continued, "I think it is only a matter of time before the fact that the emperor has no clothes is exposed and Trumpism comes crashing in on itself. These kind of fanatical movements like Donald Trump's always ends up cratering in on themselves." Schiff added, "Time is not going to be kind to Donald Trump. It's not going to be kind to any of the enablers and sycophants in the Congress who upheld him during this period. One of the things that I really can't understand about my colleague is how do they believe they are going to explain this to their children and grandchildren one day when they are asked, 'What did you do when that awful man was running the country? Please tell me you did something to stand up to him. Tell me you didn't go along with him.' I don't know how they are going to answer. But I have the same faith that I heard Mitt Romney express when he gave his verdict in that trial and said that he was a deeply religious man and he had children and grandchildren to answer to. I feel that keenly. I am very confident history will rebuke Donald Trump and everyone who stood with him. But we are not there yet. We are not there yet. We are going to have to work to make sure that we are moving the country forward, and we never go back to that kind of a presidency."